What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. Wanted to get this video out tonight, Friday night. So much value on the board today. On Friday, I sent out like 12 plays to the VIP. And if you guys know that a lot of our plays end up happening at like 3 a.m. or 5 a.m., stuff like that, because I send out a lot of esports plays that end up playing overseas. They play in Asia, Southeast Asia, and they end up playing at like 3 a.m., 5 a.m. our time. So that's why in the mornings you'll see a ton of entries, that ended up recapping. But yeah, sent out probably like 11 or 12 entries today, one of those being Flex Friday. So hopefully you guys did lock that in too. And who knows, right? Maybe it'll be a big day. Maybe it'll be a horrible day and everything will miss. As I always say, it doesn't really matter what happens day to day. You guys know that we win. But some of the highlights of today, really, not that much happened just because, again, a lot of our plays end up happening overnight. But we did set this CFL play up, which is really nice. We took the unders together on this SSK team, and they end up going under together, right? This guy throws for 160 yards, and then one of his top receivers only gets 35 yards here because they were winning in this game. They were winning by like 14 points or something. So they stopped passing completely. Literally in the fourth quarter, this guy maybe got 15 yards. So in the fourth quarter, his team completely shut down the pass. They just ran the ball out and ended up winning the game. That's what ends up happening in football all the time. Again, in the NFL level, the same thing will happen. In the college level, the same thing will happen. In Canada, the same thing's going to happen, guys. And that's beautiful correlation that we're going to be taking advantage of all NFL and college football season right around the corner there. Have that set up with Counter-Strike, and then we do have this actually set up too as our play of the day, which was yesterday's YouTube video. Right here with Tiffany Hayes to go over 6.5 rebounds assists. I also liked her PRA. That also hit for you guys. And we do have this setup happening in like 6 or 7 hours, which is like, I think like 6 a.m. or something. And we took these guys under at 16.5. Now I know that this play instantly bumped to pretty much 15.5. I think after I sent it out to my VIP, as I've been saying these past couple of days, a lot of people onto the VIP, a lot of people tailing. I think it was the first entry I sent out of the day. So a lot of people were kind of ready to, start betting on Friday and stuff. And it bumped instantly to 15.5. But I said, guys, take it to 15.5, take it to 15, and it bumped all the way down to 14.5. All right, so hopefully you guys took it at 15.5. I think I like this Hitso guy also, and I don't know if his line bumped. I'm pretty sure it did though. And yeah, so this was a play here that ended up missing, but you guys will see, as I always say, I take overs or unders together, or I correlate things together, and you guys will see that these guys end up going under together. Sometimes I take the overs together and that hits. Here in Call of Duty, I actually did the same thing. I took the overs together just like I did down here, and the overs together actually ended up hitting. So this was this morning, but then in League of Legends we did not finish off here because these guys didn't play a very good game, and these guys went under their kill totals, right? So you see the correlation up here. I always say you want things that go green or red together. If we can catch two things that go green together, then we'll get paid out 10x for it, like we have the past couple of days here. This is our streak, right? And our streak actually ended up kept going on. Maybe it'll even continue going on tomorrow if we can hit something like this or one of these overnight plays. But yeah, we are like 6 days straight of hitting 4-man entries, whether that be 8x to 10x entries right here. And as you guys can see, here's all that there. And I also wanted to show you guys this comment because this was crazy in the comment. He said, doing $50 units, up thousands of dollars this week, man. Clark, you are absolutely crushing it. I'm glad you're telling my plays. That is amazing to hear, man. Like I said, people are making thousands of dollars. I say $1,000 a month, but this guy's doing $1,000 a week. I will say though, like if your bankroll is like $500 or $100 or something, do not do 50 units, guys. Bet responsibly, bet with a solid bankroll that's like 2% of your bankroll. So that means if you have $500 in your account, I know you probably want to play $50 or $25, but if you have $500 in your account, man, bet no more than $10 a play, all right? That should really be your limit there, and then you will slowly win. You will slowly build up your bankroll. Trust me, guys. By October, let's say you have $500 in your account, you're betting $10 entries. The past 30 days, if you bet $10 entries, you'd be up 90 units, all right? So you'd be up $900. Then maybe you can bump up to 15, then 20, then 25, and then get where Clark is betting eventually at $50 a bet a couple months down the line. Since May 1st, guys, we're up 153 units, which is just absolutely crazy. yeah, I mean, it's just insane. Like, what is this? 85 days and we're up 150 units. 30 days and we're up 90 units. I mean, can anyone else see this here? This isn't even our best month we've ever had. Our best month ever was in February. We did actually like 100 units in February. So this is close. This is like a top 3 month, which it's honestly getting very hard to make top 3 months. This is like, I think 100 units a month is like probably our limit. We'll see. I mean, maybe some like November in college football season, we can hit like 120 units or something crazy. But yeah, man, it's great. This is amazing, right? It's been an amazing run. Everyone's loving it. I will say, again, there's ups and downs in betting as always. Like I said, tomorrow we could just miss absolutely everything, and that could be it. And whatever, right? That's part of the program, right? Losing is part of the game. We've had bad losing days, of course, over this stretch, probably even over this past month, over this past couple of months here in this graph. We've had really bad losing days, and you guys just gotta trust the program. We built a system here of correlated betting, and we win long term, right? This is last year. We took like 3,000 bets last year, guys. We went up 600 units, and you guys will also see if you're, $5, $10, 25 better, how much you would be up so far this year in 2025. If you do want to get into the VIP completely free, you can text me the word BOVADA to my number right here. I'll be responding to you guys tonight and then tomorrow. And yeah, pretty much my number is right here, always open for you guys. Signing up for apps to get a month free, 2 months free, whatever it is. Like I said, we're up 90 units in the past month, so that would be $900 for a $10 better that you'd be up by just putting like $10 into some of these apps, guys. It's so simple. Just text me the word NOVIG to my number right here on the screen. I'll get you guys signed up for NOVIG. A lot of you guys are signing up for this right now. So again, I don't know how long some of these apps are going to last, right? There was apps like some other apps like Wanna Parlay and Parlay Play and Rebet we used to do back in the day, and some of them ended up not continuing with their creator program and stuff. But so these apps sometimes they don't last very long. But other apps like Better, for example, I've been talking about Better for a really long time. You guys can sign up for Better. You guys can sign up for Chalkboard and stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the actual play of the day here. The play of the day is going to be, where is she? She is, I'm actually, okay, there she is, Gabby Williams. I was forgetting who I was betting on for a second there, but we are taking Gabby Williams over 4.5 rebounds. This is going to be the play in the WNBA. As you guys saw, we did cash Tina yesterday, and same sort of thing here with Gabby Williams. I just think it's too low. I think she's probably going to bump up to 5, and I do like her over points. I don't think you can take her over points rebounds. Yeah, it's really annoying, but her over points rebounds will probably be available in the morning, so you guys could also take her points rebounds. But yeah, I really just like her rebounding versus Washington. Washington, I believe, is the 12th or the 13th worst rebounding team in the WNBA, which if you're the 13th rebounding team, that means you're the worst rebounding team in the WNBA because there is only 13 teams. So that's going to be the WNBA play. And then the League of Legends play, guys, we're going to go back to the combos. I really like these combos and assists lines because it just makes it to where it's almost like a broad number of things can happen. So what I'm doing is I really like this line here, Blippo plus Inspired plus Quad to go over 22. Now, FlyQuest versus DSG, as you guys can see, FlyQuest versus DSG. I guess DSG, there's no DSG lines on the board, but they would be very low because FlyQuest is minus 400 to 2-0 DSG. So what does that mean? They're minus 400 odds to sweep them, clean sweep them, which means FlyQuest is very, very likely to win 2 games in a row. Now, what I did is I took the averages for Blippo, for Inspired, for Quad in wins, and if you add all of them up over their past 10 games, they were averaging about 25 to 26 kills if you do that over 2 maps. So you're getting it right now at 22. You have a very, very high chance, high probability that they're going to 2-0 them. And again, if they do 2-0 them, if you look at the averages of Blippo, Inspired, and Quad, they pretty much build on each other, right? Blippo's line is like 0.5 too low, Inspired's line's like 0.5 too low, and then Quad's line's like a whole kill too low. So it just builds on each other, and then that is why we're taking all 3 of them, because I honestly like Blippo's line as a solid line. Inspired's okay, and then I really like Quad over 2, okay? So that's why I'm taking the trio, because it's like Blippo's like, up there. He's like an 8 out of 10 play. Inspired's kind of like a 5 out of 10, and then Quad's almost like a 9.5 out of 10. So getting all these wrapped up in one play is really, really solid here. And again, they're likely to they're likely to win the game, right? A couple other things, guys, if you wanted, if things bump and stuff, is like I said, is just taking quad over, right? It's just taking quad over at I think he bumped up to 8.5, but I do like quad over at 8.5. This is really solid. And then I do like Bwipo over at 7, just like I said, right? Quad's probably a 9 to 9.5 out of 10 play, and then Bwipo over is like an 8.5 out of 10 play. But again, just take it at 22, right? I would take it at 22. I would take it all the way up to 23.5, all right? So take it at 22, take it at 22.5, take it at 23. If it's at 23.5, maybe stay away and look for some of these other lines, all right? So that's going to be the play of the day. Thank you guys so much for watching. And again, if you want to get into the VIP and sign up for some of these apps, just text me. My number's always open. This is legitimately, what I do on a daily basis. So if you guys just text me, I'm always open to talking to you guys and talking you through some package or some app to sign up for, and you guys can get into the VIP. Really, like, I want you guys to get into the VIP. I want you guys to profit. That's my number one goal. You'll honestly be surprised how many people are like, hey man, I've been watching you for 3 or 4 months and I'm just now texting you. And I'm like, man, you should have texted me 3 or 4 months ago, because I would have got you in the VIP for 4 months with Bovada and with Better for $20 or like $30. Actually, Bovada is completely free, and you could have put some like $20 into some of these apps, and you would have made thousands of dollars if you would have just texted me 3 months ago. No hard feelings, but here I am. Just text me, man. I'm here for you guys. So gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Everyone have a really great weekend, a great Saturday, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.